YouTube Live and on the replay. And TikTok Live. Welcome to another exciting episode of Galactivated Yoga on the beach. Christar Galactica, Christar G, St. Joe Narcota, and we are Galactivators, streaming at you live from beautiful Huntington Beach, Love Beach, California. Because wherever we go, there we are. Love is with us. So I invite you to join us, super friends, for the next hour or so of your beautifully busy lives, to step outside if you're able to, into the fresh air, sunshine, into the earth. Ground in, put down a blanket or a sheet or a towel. Pull up some earth and sunshine. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you. Appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I invite you to roll your shoulders up and back and down a few times. And today is the last day of the galactic year, our resonant seed year. So the seeds within us are resonating and vibrating so powerfully. And today they're exploding with new life as we are in the space of the rhythmic, what is it? Yesterday was the overtone of the serpent. And it is the white world bridger. Oh no, it's blue hand. White world bridger was yesterday. That's right. We're in the overtone, or the resonance, the rhythm of our healing hands. There we go. So today, everything our hands do, giving a hand, lending a hand, helping hand, healing hands, using our hands to create, to share, to give, to uplift, to heal, to nurture, to inspire. And tomorrow, we step into the day outside of time. We get to take a break in all our busyness and get to just be that period or that exclamation point at the end of this galactic year. Tomorrow we get to just reset, reboot, and prepare for the galactic moon year that's coming our way, where we'll be connecting to the waters of the universe, the waters inside of our emotions. So I invite you to place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, and let your breath become like water. Begin to relax everything inside of you that has any tension or any resistance to what is in your life. Now, parigraha. Release, unclutch, let go. Soften, dissolve, and melt. Today we are getting reprogrammed from the inside out. Any resistance we've had in our lives, today's the day. The dam breaks, the waters flow, the stream carries us, our aura grows, our light expands, the seeds within begin to sprout after being beautifully rooted. Super friends, Galactivate! Alright, super friends, let's bring our hands now into our lap. Left palm up, right palm on top, thumbs touching in our Buddha Mudra. And just notice your breath, notice how you're feeling as we begin our yoga journey today. deep breath in and deep breath out. And we're gonna play with the 4-4-4 breath cycle again this journey. So inhale for 4 into your belly. Today our heart chakra is blooming, flowering, sprouting, fruiting. So hold that breath into your heart today for a count of 4. And then as we exhale, we'll exhale for a count of 4. And as we breathe in, let's shift the crossing of our legs. Thank you so much for the roses. Let's bring our hands to our knees and begin to take some spirals, some Sufi rolls. Inhaling forward. Exhaling back. Find that space at the top of the inhale. And we'll change the directions. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. And then we'll inhale forward, lifting our heart, our gaze. Exhale, straighten those arms, lean back. Inhale, slithering forward. Exhale, curve that spine, lean back. And coming on back to center. Let's unwind those legs and elongate them. Stretching them out. We'll take that right ear towards our right shoulder, lifting your head up and over. Gently stretch. You can bring this left arm out to the side, palm out, fingers up. Pulling those fingers back towards your face as you stretch your neck. And then you can wrap this arm around your back. And we'll back off with our neck and then turn that chin towards our armpit and stretch and pull and smile and breathe. Let's roll our shoulders, notice the difference, and then let's take our head from side to side. Coming back to center, let's drop that left ear towards our left shoulder. Inhale this left arm up and over, gently stretch. And then let's press that right hand out, palm out, fingers up. Deep breath, big smile. Namah Shivaya. focus on your intention. And then we'll bring this arm around our back. Release our neck. We're going to turn that chin towards our armpit and stretch our neck this way. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you to our TikTok Live and YouTube Live and on the replay. Thank you everyone for being with us. Good day to you. So that left chin towards that left armpit. Stretch and breathe. Om Namah Shivaya. Inhale for 4. Hold the breath for 4. Pull it up to your third eye. And exhale for 4. Coming on back up to center. Move those shoulders around. Taking our head side to side. And now we're going to bring our hands into the mix. So when we turn our head to the right, we're going to press our hands to the left. And when we breathe our head over to the left, we're going to press those hands over to the right. Breathing in and pressing. Flowing with our breath. Coming on back to center. Let's focus on our intention and inhale our arms up. And as we exhale, let's fold. Excited to have you be a part of my team. Ooh, what kind of team? I like the sound of that. Team health, team happiness, team bliss, team abundance. Inhale, lift our heart, look up. Om Namah Shivaya. Exhale, fold, tuck your chin. Glow, team, glow. Walk our hands up and bring those soles together. Hummingbird agency messaging. Talking to the hummingbird about being part of their team. Right. That was St. Joseph. All right. Let's walk our hands forward. Send all of our love to the earth, super friends. Galactivate! Choo choo choo! In our butterfly. How much can you release here and relax and let go? So begin to focus on your intention right now, super friends. Breathe in the health, breathe in the wellness, breathe in the peace, hold it in you. Breathe out prosperity and abundance and well-being, bliss. And let's walk our hands over to the right. Thank you for the gift. And let's walk our hands around to the front and over to the other side. And then coming on back to center. Let's sit up nice and tall. Grab those ankles, flap those butterfly wings. And we're gonna lean up and back and stretch that heart, our sternum, our neck, our eyes, our chin, our mouth, our lower lip, big smile. As we lean back, stretch, open, and lift. Look up. And coming on back to center. Let's flip that right knee around. And inhale our arms up and over to the left side. Stretching that spine. We'll walk our hands out back behind us. Front, round towards that right leg, find your edge. We'll fold here for ourselves. And breathe. And coming on back to center. Let's swing those knees around the opposite way. Inhale those arms up. And we're going to twist over to that right side and walk those hands out. Well, first, enjoy the twist and then we'll go deep with it. walk our hands around to the front, finding our edge and walking ourselves forward. Someone was requesting seeing the water in the background. Our angle here. Deliciousness. Be sure to bless your food. There you go. All right, excellent. All right, super friends, coming on back up. Swinging those legs around. Ourselves so we can both be on and they can see the water. So we're going to bring it into our reverse tabletop. So hands down, hips up, send that head back, hands under our shoulders. Our knees under our shoulders and knees under our hips and our hands under our shoulders. And we'll take some cats and cows. So inhale, breathe in, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, breathe out, arch your spine, drop the crown, flowing with our breath. We're here in beautiful Huntington Beach, and tomorrow the surf competition begins for the next week, the U.S. Open. So there's some incredible surfing happening here at the south side of the Huntington Pier. Get to see the surfers prepping for tomorrow. And we're soaking up all that energy as we're breathing in here. And we're sending it out to all the world. That everyone can feel that water connection and the flow and the majesty and the excitement. The fun. Taps and shares. Thank you. Yes. Let's make some spirals with our spine. Move that lower back all around, that upper back, your shoulders, your neck, your eyes, hips, that tailbone. One direction and the other direction. Mental body invited to calm down. Find your emotional body invited to smooth out. Find your center, your bliss body invited to anchor in. stretch those arms forward into a child's pose. Appreciating the last galactic day of the year. Last day of the galactic year. Alright, let's come on up. Walking our hands up on legs. Let's curl those toes under. Bring our hands to our lower back. Squeeze those elbows together. Lift your head, your eyes, your neck up, back. Press those hips forward. Camel. So before we go too deep, we'll just open. Coming back to center. Hands come down. Cat cow. Tap the lights to 10. Okay, yes, please, thank you. That's a beautiful intention, super friends. Move that spine around, let's send it back to child's pose. Breathing in, and as we breathe out, let's slither forward. Cobra, coming onto the tops of those thighs. Lift your heart, your head, your neck, your eyes. The corners of your mouth, big smile. Invite in that yoga, that spiritual bliss, causeless auspiciousness, that universal benevolence, infinite intelligence, kindness, sweetness. Shivoham Dhyananda. Slowly lowering on down, pressing to the ground, coming up either into a plank pose or into a tabletop. Cat cow. And if you're in plank, bring your knees down. Let's walk our hands up. Bring those arms out and up. Palms together, lean back. And as we exhale, you can either bring your hands to your lower back again or to your heels. Hips stay forward. Big smile. And we'll come on back. Forward, tabletop, hands down. Cat cow, move that spine around. It's a big opening, super friends. And then we'll set it back, child's pose. Stretch those arms forward. Find your breath. Inhale, shifting forward, slithering into our cobra once again. Drop those thighs down. Lift your gaze, your head and your neck. Looking up. Lift the corners of your mouth, lift the cheeks, lift your eyes. Open those eyes wide, stretch them side to side. Lowering on down. Press into the ground. We're going to come up into plank pose. Deep breath here. here, let's pivot onto the sides of our feet. Stack that right shoulder over our wrist, side plank. Left arm lifts. Coming back down, left arm down. Let's pivot over to the other side. Right arm lifts. Coming on back down. Dropping those knees. Curling those toes. Walking those hands up. Inhale our arms out and up. Palms together, lean back, hips forward. Big smile. Practice that feeling of bliss and happiness. And then let's bring those hands back behind us, either to our lower back or to our heels. Once again, camel. Head falls back. And if you're juicy and open here and you want to come onto the tops of your feet, you're welcome to do that as well. And coming on back through center. Hands come down. Cat-cow. Move our spine around. All right, coming back to center. Let's bring those knees together and extend that right leg back and up. Then let's inhale and extend this left arm forward. Deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze, knee, nose, elbow. And lift. Lift, hold. Squeeze. Lift and hold. Squeeze. Thank you. Inhale, lift. Keep going, super friends. 3 more. Squeeze. Lift. Tap and share. Thank you. Lift and squeeze. Breathe in and hold. Bend that back knee. Reach back. Please give the host a follow. Thank you. Thank you for the follow, super friends. Let's lift. Turn our heart. Gaze up at that left side. Stretch your eyes. Open your heart. Send love to the earth. Super friends, Galactivate! And coming on back to center, let's bring this hand down, cat-cow. Notice the difference. And then taking those knees wide, let's give this right wrist a break and a reward. So bringing this left hand a little bit forward, let's inhale. Open this right arm up to the sky. Make some circles with our wrist. Big smiles. Wiggle our fingers one direction, the other direction. Gratitude, appreciation. And as we exhale, bring that right shoulder down and right cheek down to the ground. Pressing with your left hand to open that heart. Hips swing over towards the right. And then this left hand can reach up or wrap around your back. Find your breath. the ground. Exhale, press, lifting this right arm. Let's make some circles. First one direction, then the other direction. Almost 5K likes. Wow, thank you. I love being Galactivated. I know it's the best, huh? All right, super friends, let's come back. Let's get to 10K likes. Thank you. Hands under our shoulders. Let's take some cats and cows. Notice what's shifted. Before we do the other side, let's take one more intermission. Let's pivot this right foot back behind us out to the side. Elongate that left leg, bring that foot down, stack our shoulder on our wrist. Elevate this left arm, take a side plank, modified side plank. And then from here, you can lift up that left leg and breathe and smile. Stretch that arm forward, and then we'll bring it back down to the ground. Bring that left knee down. Let's pivot to the other side. Bringing that left foot back behind us, elongating that right leg. Stack that left shoulder over our wrist. Lift this right arm. Open our heart up. Big smile to today. Blast rainbows from our heart to the world. Super friends, Galactivate! Chip, chip, chip. And if you like, bonus, bring that right leg up. And stretching this right arm, reach it forward. And then floating it on down. Back down. Let's take a child's pose before we do the other side. Let's get some. All of our love and rainbows to the world. Cheep, cheep, cheep. Rising on back up. Cat cow once again. Flowing with our breath. We'll bring the knees together. And we're going to elongate that left leg out and up back behind us. Strong, firm leg. Find our balance. Let's extend this right arm forward. Give me some fairy fingers. Oh, oh yes. Oh yes. Deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze. Knee, nose, elbow. Inhale, extend. Big smile, open your eyes. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. And squeeze. Three more, reach. Squeeze. Now reach. Hold. Squeeze. Inhale, extend. Hold. Squeeze. Now extend. Bend that back knee. Reach back, grab that foot. Lift that ankle up. Lift our heart. Take that twist. Big smile. Open our heart. send rainbows to the world. Breathing in, let's extend that leg. And breathing out, bring it on down. Cat cow, move that spine around. All right, let's take those knees wide. Thanks so much for the likes and the loves. Let's bring that right arm forward and we'll lift this left hand up, left arm. Roll that wrist around, wiggle those fingers, stretch your head and neck and eyes up. And exhale. Bring that left shoulder, left cheek down to the ground. Finding that twist. And that right arm can remain in front of you, or it can go up to the sky, or it can wrap around and back. Just keep the breath flowing. Woo, get back here. Heart lifts, hips over to the left. Big smile, deep breath. Relax any tension in your face. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4. And unwinding this right arm, bring it on back, down to the ground, and resting ourselves up. Elevate this left arm. Let's make some circles. On back down. Once again, tabletop cat-cow. Move our spine around. Notice what's shifted. Let's sit back, child's pose. Stretch those arms forward. Let's shift our weight forward, coming onto our thighs for another cobra. Lift our heart, look up with that third eye. let's walk those feet up. Coming into a forward fold. Release our neck plus sides. Let's even gently interlace our fingers behind our head and just dangle here nice and long. Inhale for 4, pull the breath up to your third eye, hold the breath for 4, and then exhale out your third eye for count of 4. Shifting our hands, let's grab those elbows behind our head and sway side to side. Releasing those hands, bending our knees, let's ragdoll roll up. Vertebra at a time, coming up tall. Arms out and up to the sky, palms together. Leaning back. Coming back to center, right hand grabs left wrist. Pull ourselves over to the side. Inhale through center, interlace your thumbs, notice the positioning, lean back. Moving on back to center. Left hand grabs right wrist, pulling over to the left. Find that breath. Back to center, interlace your thumbs the opposite way, lean back. And release, let's swing those arms. All right, let's take those arms back, one at a time. Like we're swimming. Meeting at the top, let's take them forth. Swimming forward, paddle, 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 paddle. Coming back up to center, we're going to take left arm forward, right arm back. Back to center. We're going to take our right arm forward, left arm back. Take those arms side to side. Lengthen that space between our legs. Come up onto those tippy toes, high lunge. Hands come to our hearts. Let's shift our weight forward. Lean towards that right leg. Hook that elbow on that thigh and press and twist. Coming on back to center. Rising on back up. Let's pivot that back foot. Bending into that front knee, warrior two. Arms reach out away from one another. Knees bent over our ankle. We're playing with getting that front thigh parallel to the ground. Pressing into those back tippy toes, this back side of our foot. And reversing our warrior. Right arm up. Left arm slides above or below our knee or wraps behind our back. Shivaya. And then let's straighten that front leg. Keep reaching back. Coming on back to triangle. Keep that front leg straightened. Reach forward with that front arm, and then we're going to pivot. Right hand down, left arm lifts. Rising on back up. Bending into that front knee again. Oh, let's bring that back knee down. Into a low lunge. Thank you for the follows. Let's send those hips back. Toes up, nose to knee. Thanks for joining us for our yoga galactivation on the beach, super friends. We're still following that breath cycle of inhaling for 4. Hold the breath for 4. And exhale for 4. And notice that space at the top of your inhale. And breathing, bending into that front knee. And as you exhale, heel toe that right foot over to the left. Pigeon, square the hips, square our heart. Breathe into that third eye. Breathe out rainbows as we fold forward to our pigeon. Congratulate yourself for being here today, super friends. Thanks again for tapping that screen. Thanks for the love and thanks for the likes. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks for joining us on this most beautiful and auspicious and blessed day, super friends. Day of this galactic year, the yellow resonance seed year, as we prepare to enter the red galactic moon year. And today, the blue rhythmic hand of accomplishment. For all that we've done, all that we've given, all that we've created, we get to just feel in our hearts so happy, so blissful, So satisfied, so appreciative of all that we've done. And tomorrow we enter the day outside of time. All right, super friends, let's walk ourselves up, lift our heart, bend that back knee, look over that left shoulder, reach back, grab that foot, pull it in. Walk yourself up onto that right thigh, lift your heart, lean back. And releasing, hands come down to the ground. Sending that right foot back into a plank pose. Find your breath, find the hold. And exhale, shift our weight forward, lower down either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Peeling our heart up. Cobra. Slowly lowering down, elbows in, toes press up into plank and back to downward dog. Step just a little closer. Hands, hips up, head down. Release any tension in your head, face, neck. Bending our knees, look forward between our hands. And at the bottom of our exhale, walk, hop, or float those feet forward. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold. Bend our knees, reverse swan dive. Arms out and up. Palms together overhead, lean back. And hands down to our heart. Notice what has shifted. Hands to our hips. Just take a breath in your power. Visualize yourself filling up with light, prana, light force. As you inhale, left leg floats up, arms float up. And then we'll float this left leg forward, coming up on those back tippy toes for our high lunge. Bending deep into that front knee, our knees over our ankle, arms reaching up. Shifting our weight forward, palms come together. We're going to twist towards that left leg, hook that elbow to the outside of that thigh. Back to center, bring in those hands. Actually, we're going to pivot and we're going to bring that back foot down, pivot these arms around and come up into our warrior two. Bending into that front knee. Reach those arms away from one another, giving thanks. Focus all your energy on that middle finger and send rainbows out. Choop, choop, choop. Super friends. Galactivate! Kapow! Breathe in your inner warrior as this left arm comes up. Right hand above or below that knee or wrapped behind your back. Ah. Straightening that front leg. Stretching, reach back. Coming on back through center. Reach forward with that left arm or as far as you can, and then we'll pivot. Left arm down, right arm lifts into our triangle. Inhale, rising on back up. Exhale, bending into that front knee. Cartwheeling these arms down to the ground. Drop that back knee for our low lunge on this side. And sending those hips back, toes up, nose to knee. Heel toe, bring that left foot to the right side, flex that foot, square our hips, find the sweet spot, lift your heart, and then let's bring ourselves forward. Om Namah Shivaya. Sharing the live, super friends. Let's come on up. Curl the back toes under, stepping on back into plank pose, hanging out here. And now we're going to do our 5-a-day yogi push-up challenge. Knees up or down. Join us, super friends. And we'll come on down, peel on up. One more cobra, lift our heart, lift our gaze. slowly lower on down, curl the toes, press up. One more plank and back to downward dog. Hips up, feet up a little closer. Head down. And our knees look forward between our hands. And float those feet up as we lift our heart and fold. And leading from the heart, reverse swan dive, arms out and up. Palms together, lean back. And hands in our heart. Just notice how you feel. Legs out and squat it on down to the ground. And while we're here, we're going to take our head and neck side to side, lifting that heart. Really get length here while you do this. Stretch that neck. Excellent. And then we'll come on down. We're going to take it into a fish pose now. So legs out and long. Bring your elbows down. Come back, lean your head up and back towards the ground, crown down. Heart and legs together. Down onto our back side. I invite you to just let yourself melt. Soften. Your legs fall open. Your arms fall away. Your head to be long and neutral. Take a deep breath in. Expand your belly. Engage your roots. Pull that breath up your spine, up to your third eye. Hold the breath there. And exhale, release everything and melt into the silence beyond the sounds. And we'll be back soon for our Galactivation. Allow your breath to deepen as you become aware of your form. With your third eye, start scanning like an X-ray and begin to explore from the top of your crown, the light rays. Start looking through your field, scanning you on down to your toesies, where your body is here and sealed. Now look up from your soles, the left foot and the right. See the energy glow like golden bands of light. Your meridians and your nadis illuminated like vines. See your body as a beautiful garden that's blooming for you in time. See your whole body beginning to glow from within. Health and vitality. The prana is flowing. Symmetrically balancing from side to side and internally calibrating as human divine. Your DNA awakening, unraveling and unwinds, and your quantum field expanding as the whole universe is present inside. You embody and carry infinite space, as above, so below, so within on this day. As the heavens surround us, so we carry it inside. As we rest in our yoga, Om Namah Shivaya. Parama Shivoham. Om Nityanandam. Parama Shivoham. Bliss is washing over us like a magical living wave. Begins to enter us and center us on this wonderful, magnificent day. So as we let this light shine in us, it opens up our veins. The chakras start to align in us, bringing balance and the presence of our inner being. A wisdom, a guidance, a spirit, a source, an activation inside us as the blessings now pour. Our higher self, our higher mind takes up residence within as we feel ourselves connected to our divine. Om Namah Shivaya. I am that within. Divine love, divine grace, divine blessings too are awakening inside and glowing in you, gridding in all the sacred geometries, the spiral, the spin, the trinity, the tetrahedral geometries, and the cubic space, like diamonds gridding inwardly, fortifying your waters with a crystal structure of light, anchoring us yoga, a tether, as our divine takes up residence inside. And we feel ourselves growing like feathers, so beautifully, blissfully light. And our spiritual soul self is tethered. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. So with this, we begin to come back into our lives, back into our bodies, back into our minds, deepen our breath, wiggle our fingers and toes, breathe in the success, feel this divine light flow. Slowly coming back online as we begin to stretch and awaken. Reach our arms up so high. Bringing those arms up overhead. And then drawing those knees into our chest. And then from here we'll take it into a twist. So coming back ever so slowly, super friends. And when you're ready, we'll cross that right knee over the left. Dropping our knees over to the left side as we take a nice twist. Back to center, we'll drop that left knee over the right, twisting as we slowly come back to life. Deep twisting on both sides. Again, find that 4-4-4 breath. Thanks for the likes. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4. And after you feel nice and balanced with your twist, we'll roll onto one side. Taking our time, roll ourselves back up to seated. Head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Ahimsa, Asteya, Svadhyaya, Parigraha, Brahmacharya. Yogic principles. We are in California, Huntington Beach here today, Love Beach, United States. Sitting here in our enlightenment, super friends. Now head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Left palm up, right palm up on the top side, thumbs touching. Sit in your Buddhahood, one with the universal mind. Visualize all your chakras balanced, all your stars aligned. Om Namah Shivaya. Breathe in this light. Your little baby Krishna born inside. Little baby Shiva. Awakening that Antakarana of your divine. That all you perceive and all that you see is that space of your divinity. Breathe into that Christed heart as we lift our arms up to the sky. Palms together, hands down the center line. Sit in that love, bowing our head to our divine. Divine in me, divine in thee, one great light of energy. Magical words, please say it with me. Namaste. Super friends, Galactivate. And then give yourselves a round of applause. Yay, you did it. Save the world again. And then give yourself a hug. Give your super friends a hug. Share the Hugolution all over the world. Spread the love to everyone. From the west side, Kelly Shores, to India, all around the world. Send all the love, super friends. Galactivate! Wow, blanket the world with a big rainbow hug. Alright, super friends, thank you so much for being with us. I'd love to come visit you. Yes, please. Imagine us traveling to be with you, doing yoga and music and art together, super friends. So much fun. Well, to join our online community, we invite you to visit our website, Galactivators.com, and sign up for our Super Friends email list. Stay in touch with us, all the fun adventures we have that we love to share with you. And while you're at our website, you can pick up some Galactivated yoga clothes, like the skirt I'm wearing here. We got shorts, we got tops, we got jackets, we got shoes, all created by us, the Galactivators, your fairy god fam. And we're so grateful to be with all of you today. Yes, we'd love to visit you in India. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Om Namah Shivaya. Om, om, om. And until our next live stream, we want to say thank you for your likes. Thanks for your love and support. How many likes did we get today? Can you see? Is that
7.2K.
7.2K. Good job, everyone, today. Thank you. Almost made those 10,000 likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kerala. Please visit Kerala.
Much love.
Stay galactivated.
Stay lit.